Welcome back to Fashion Designer Diaries, the place where I share the real side of becoming a fashion designer and not just the pretty pieces at the end. Because the truth is, nobody really talks about the mental side of creating. Sometimes I sit here at my sewing table and I just think, like, how did I even get here? Because if you really want to be a fashion designer, nobody talks about the mental side of it. The self doubt, the imposter syndrome, the moments where you create something and suddenly you start questioning yourself. Is this good enough? Am I actually talented or am I just pretending? And if I had so many pieces where sometimes it didn't work out the way I imagined. Instead of fixing it, I just folded up, put it aside, and never looked at it again. Not because I couldn't do it, but because sometimes the fear of failing again feels heavier than the fabric in my hands. And on top of all of that, I'm a single mom of three. So there were seasons where fashion had to take a back seat. Life was happening, kids were growing, and responsibilities were real. And even though I had the support of a family, getting back into the flow of creating again wasn't easy. Because once you step away from your dreams for a while, you'll start wondering if you're still, deserving of it, or if you're still allowed to call yourself that, a fashion designer. But the truth is, this isn't just something I do, it's something I am. And no matter how long the break was, no matter how many unfinished pieces are sitting in my corner at this moment right now, no matter how many times I have questioned myself, my heart keeps bringing me back to this table, back to the fabric, back to the sketches, and back to creating something from nothing. And if you're watching this and you ever dreamt of becoming a fashion designer or learning how to sew or creating something with your own hands, just know something. Every designer you admire has doubt themselves too. Every designer you have admired has unfinished pieces. Every designer that you admire has decided one day to stop waiting for permission and just become who they already were. So this is my journey.
We need to mess with the lights. Whoever sees it. So what I'll do is I'll make Nyla's table right here then.
Yeah,
For this one.
you won't bother no random person.
Yeah, and she can, if we need something with the light, or I can even move this down. There. So. So the runway is gonna come like this. And we're gonna stop the run.
So we are here at La Mercedes Event Hall and we are just putting everything together, the stage, the setup, the backdrop, just more of the artwork on the side where people can take photos and everything like that. I saw this cute idea on Pinterest where you put all the newspapers on the wall and then you just paint love and different type of words in red and you put like little hearts and everything like that. Thankfully, I am not the only creative one in my family. I actually have kids that are artists too, which is good. They love the fact that I am going back and pursuing into the fashion industry. And, these videos that I'm creating is definitely memories so we could look back where we started from where we are at that moment in life. And, it's like a wow factor to me to now get back into throwing fashion shows and getting into the fashion industry. And I know it's saturated with so many talented people right about now, but you can't look at that when it comes to creating clothes because when you create it, you have your unique touch. You have your unique identity when it comes to creating clothing. So for me, when it comes to this collection, I'm not saying that I didn't put my all, but I have so much more to offer to this world that you guys have no clue what just like stirred back up into my heart. This is something I've been dreaming about for so long. It's not even funny. but I am super happy that this day is here. We're here the day before the fashion show just to get things done, and we're just trying to make sure that everything is looking perfect because some of the backdrops were falling, so I had to tack them on the sides. I had to like hang only three of the heart balloons that I bought out of them. It was like five of them, and then oh my gosh, when doing an event, you have to expect the worst. Was I stressed? My family know I was pretty stressed, but other people just know that I am just calm and quiet. Okay, cool, we do that. Okay, I'm great at pivoting. I'm great at creating something different that wasn't there, or just making something that wasn't there out of appear out of thin air. This show, it took a lot out of me, but I will do it again. So right here, I'm letting the models practice their walk. We didn't have too much rehearsals and stuff like that. Truthfully, we had like maybe 2 rehearsals before the show, and we had a few fittings with some of the models. They came like some came separate, some came together. But we do have like 3 designers that we're showcasing that night. In the next video, make sure you subscribe, because if you don't, you're gonna miss out the whole full run through of my fashion show. The lighting was a little off at the beginning of the video, but please give the video some time because it's showing each one of the designers showcasing their talent, their creativity in the show. And I truly appreciate the designers, the models, because without you guys, I would not have a show. And I worked really hard to get these models and these designers. I was searching really hard in everybody's DM in Tampa because I'm not playing. Tampa will know my name, and I will be a successful fashion designer here and globally. So even in New York, like people know me in New York, but people don't know that Ambo is pursuing back into fashion heavily, like hard, going extra hard in New York. But I'm going hard down here in Tampa. I'm connecting with a lot of people that are trying to uplift me. It's the same as I want to uplift them and help them. So it's definitely a beautiful balance that's going on in life. And make sure you subscribe so you can check out the next video where I drop the full fashion show. And thank you so much for watching my video. I love you guys in pieces. Mwah. Bye.